All right, good morning. So the last video that I have for you this week is we are going to do a read aloud every week because we have the time. And I love sharing good books with you guys. So our first read aloud for this week is going to be Not Quite Norwal. Okay. This is written by Jesse Simi. Not Quite Norwal. Kelp was born deep in the ocean. He knew early on that he was different from the other narwhals. His tusk wasn't as long as everyone else's. He had different taste in food. And he wasn't a very good swimmer. So based off of what we've read so far, I'm noticing that he lives in the ocean, but he's not a good swimmer. I wonder why. But his friends didn't seem to mind, so Kelp decided he wouldn't either. That is, until he was swept away by a strong current. I wish I was a better swimmer. Kelp found himself at the surface, closer to land than he had ever been before. High up on a cliff, he spotted a mysterious, sparkling creature. It looked so familiar, it looked like kelp. Kelp swam toward land as fast as he could, which wasn't very fast at all, hoping that he could catch up with the creature that looked just like him. When he finally reached the shore, Kelp felt a little bit anxious. He had never left the ocean. He was nervous about walking for the first time, but the land creatures made it look so easy. It wasn't. Eventually, he got the hang of it. Everything on land was strange and beautiful, but also kind of scary. Kelp began to think he might never find that creature that looked just like him. But as he stumbled out to the forest, can you imagine being in a place where nobody looks like you, nobody acts like you, and you feeling all alone? I can imagine how he's feeling. I would feel very lonely and probably very afraid. Land narwhals actually were unicorns, and by the looks of it, so are you. What do you guys think he's feeling now at this moment? What is he feeling? Kelp had never heard of unicorns before. They taught him all sorts of new things about his tusk. We call them horns. Wow. They introduced him to unicorn delicacies, and they showed him how to gallop. There was no doubt that Kelp was, in fact, a unicorn. He was having so much fun that he didn't want to leave. But then he remembered all of his friends under the sea. Kelp missed them terribly. He said goodbye to the unicorns and returned to the ocean. What connections are you guys making? What are you making? Right now at this moment, I'm making connections that I miss you guys. I'm not able to see you, and your teachers are not able to see you either. Kelp swam toward home as fast as he could, which wasn't very fast at all, hoping that narwhals would still like him now that he was a unicorn. When he finally arrived, Kelp had butterflies in his stomach. Welcome home, Kelp. Sorry. Kelp took a deep breath and told his friends the news. It turned out I'm not a narwhal. Of course you aren't. I'm a unicorn. We all knew that. They took it quite well. Kelp was happy to be home, but now that he experienced life on land with the unicorns, he couldn't seem to forget them. Did he want to be a land narwhal with unicorns? Or a sea unicorn with the narwhals? Kelp couldn't decide, but then he realized that maybe, just maybe, he didn't have to choose. All right, guys, that was our read aloud for the week. If you like this book, if you didn't like this book, thumbs down. If you liked it, thumbs up. If it's okay. Until I see you guys next week, enjoy.